You're watching the 2011 Overdrive Awards jury round from the MMSC racetrack in Chennai. And it's time for our jury to take a closer look at the nominees for Bike of the Year. Last year, it was the baby Pulsar. This year, Bajaj Auto delivered another segment bender in the form of the Discover 150.
It's like a whole basket of parts that they have. So they pick an engine from here, a frame from here, a tank from here, styling from here and put it together. Okay, there's a skeptical way of looking at it. What I look at is they're offering a customer a lot of options. So you have options in the 100cc segment, 110, 125, 135, 150. And the Discover actually, fine, it doesn't look very inspiring, but as a motorcycle, it does its job and it does its job very well.
Bajaj's new power commuter doesn't disappoint on the performance front either, with the 13 PS engine producing brisk acceleration in traffic and enough low-down grunt for effortless commuting. But the Discover 150's major USP is its killer pricing.
I think it's a very, very nice commuter, but you have to understand why it's a nice commuter first. Bajaj believes that there is a customer who's had it with the 100cc and the 125cc motorcycle, and I don't disagree. And that this customer doesn't really want a Pulsar or a Unicorn or a Dazzler or something, a full-size 150, the sporty image kind of thing. What he's looking for basically is a little more performance, the same economy and ideally the same price, and the Discover 150 nearly delivers on all of those three counts. The problem with the Discover 150 is that it's not only an inexpensive motorcycle, in some places it's almost too obvious where the cost cutting has happened.
After tasting some success with scooters, Mahindra and Mahindra's next big step in the two-wheeler space is the Stallo, the company's first true blue commuter motorcycle.
Mahindra has entered a segment where they are absolutely virgin in that territory. They have no idea what works, how it works, and what they should be doing.
Where I think Mahindra could have played with a little more and not played it so safe is, for instance, the styling. It is a new bike, but it is already an anonymous 100cc motorcycle. The Twister being an example, the Twister distinctly looks different, and I think the Stallo could have achieved that with very little effort.
The Stallo's 110cc engine produces 7.3 PS of power and 8 Nm of torque, par for its segment.
To come out with your first product and make it an unobjectionable, effortless 100cc bike would be quite an achievement. Is this an effortless 100cc bike? I think it isn't. But it has high points. Ride quality, for instance, it will be right up there with among the best. Handling is very good, definitely above average. So for a first 100cc motorcycle from Mahindra, excellent effort. Best 100cc on the market? I don't think so. I think Mahindra has still a lot to learn about making motorcycles. But if this is any indication, they're going to learn fast. And when they come good, they're going to come really good.
Who says 100cc commuters aren't innovative anymore? TVS has attempted to take commuter motorcycles into the 21st century with the Jive, losing the clutch lever and adding a rotary gearbox for effortless city commuting.
When TVS first told me about the Jive, to be honest with you, I wasn't really excited. We've seen rotary gearboxes in India on the Hero Honda street, and they didn't really work for us. But I have to say that once I rode it on the street in the process of the road test, I had to change my opinion. It is a TVS, so the engineering is excellent. The engine is just effortless. But with the removal of the clutch and the addition of a rotary gearbox, what you get is a motorcycle that can be used more or less like you could do a scooter. You don't worry about what gear you're in, don't worry about what revs the engine is doing. Just open the throttle and the bike goes. It sounds like a silly thing, but in traffic, it's absolutely brilliant. This is the most effortless commuter I've ridden this year by a humongous margin. Add to the fact that all of this comes more or less at the same price as any other 100cc motorcycle. I think it's brilliant.
Honda entered the 100cc commuter space this year and decided to put its own twist on the typical 100. The result, a 100cc commuter with style, the Twister.
What Honda brings to that segment is cool, which has been missing since the beginning. We've never had a cool entry-level commuter. And I think that's crucial because as a college kid, again, you have to remember, you want to be cool. You want that cool cell phone. And now you can have the cool entry-level motorcycle as well.
Like all 100cc motorcycles, the Twister feels pleasant to ride. It is light and agile, and the upright seating position is comfortable. The Twister also has a flexible engine that definitely feels quicker and more eager than most of its peers. but it's Honda's legendary reliability that gives the Twister its cutting edge.
With that Honda name, that Honda badge, it spells peace of mind. You know that nothing will ever go wrong. So you'll have excellent after-sale support, you'll have excellent resale value. So overall, the Twister is a very, very good job.
Our final contender for Bike of the Year is from Yamaha, a winner in 2009 with the revolutionary R15. But this time, its contender is a mass-market 150cc commuter. The SZ is a good-looking motorcycle, though it doesn't quite seem to have the stellar build quality we saw in the R15 and FZ16. It runs a detuned version of the FZ's 153cc engine that now only produces 12 PS but is far more fuel efficient.
With the SE, I think Yamaha was looking for volumes. They were looking for a commuter segment motorcycle, and I think they've got most of it absolutely spot on. They've taken the right engine, the FZ16's engine, detuned it so the economy goes up a little. They've not taken the expensive frame that the FZ comes with, taken a new frame which is cheaper to build, and therefore the price is really excellent. As a commuter, ride quality, handling, all of these things really fit well. Where I have a mismatch with the SC is where I expect the Yamaha brand to have more performance, more flair than the competing brands. And I think that's what the SC doesn't do. It tries to blend into what the commuter segment is, offering only the extra displacement and the extra performance as the two key things. And I don't think that's enough from a Yamaha.
While this year's Bike of the Year contenders had a distinctly commuter feel about them, our jury didn't exactly leave the track disappointed, thanks to the amazing lineup of superbikes in contention for Performance Bike and Import Bike of the Year. Suzuki's Gixxer and Bandit were joined on track by not one but two Ducatis, the Monster 786 and Multistrada 1200. And just in case the tech pack Multistrada was feeling lonely, Honda sent us the world's first automatic dual-clutch superbike, the VFR 1200, to keep it company. Well, it's time for us to take another quick commercial break, but we're done with the contenders for Bike of the Year, Performance Bike of the Year and the imported bikes. When we come back, we're going to look at the contenders for Scooter of the Year and chat with our jury on the state of the Indian biking industry. See you on the other side.